Hey guys, how is everybody? I hope you're well. I hope you guys ain't sick of seeing 2 Series stuff just yet. Seems when I get set in on something, I just don't know when to quit. This is just stuff that's easy to fool with right now, but we do have a good set of cases. The other set was alright, it just I'm gonna have to come up with something as far as that front bar stud. I've tried several different bar studs. It's just the holes wallered out. There's ways, like I said, I can narrow that and get a stud to go back in it tight, so, you know, we'll use it on something else at a later date. Or just trade them or let them go or something, or just set them out in the junk shed. You know, you never know. Somebody may need them one of these days, but, again, we've got differences in case halves. The other set we tore apart, if I can find them laying back here. And I've seen other guys mention this and show it. I'll just go ahead and say it just to show that I ain't hating on no one or ain't jealous of anyone or anything. It's come to my attention I am a little negative on things, but you know, it's just me. It's just it's just how it's gonna be. If people don't like it, I can't help it. But 10-man series, he has a series on these showing, I mean, I'll admit it, it's helped me out here with this a little bit, so you know, thanks to him for that, I guess. But we don't have to agree on how to pour the saw, I guess. But he does have a pretty good series showing the differences in these damn things. But this is 266. You can see, maybe if the camera will focus, most of it's scratched away, but this one is apparently an older set. It has like a seal retainer plate on this side, and this is the set that had the wallered out bar stud, and we've yet got a whole nother almost complete saw laying here, carcass rather, that has that older crankshaft that's kind of hard to find a clutch for. I've not looked. There's some clutches in this box of parts. There may be a clutch here to fit it, I don't know. But these are 268 XP cases. If you remember in the first video, I'd shown a saw that was stuck and full of dirt daubers, mud daubers, we call them here, or bore bees, but you can plainly see 266 XP. Still have that cylinder here. I am going to clean it up. I may just go ahead and get it out and throw it in the parts cleaner while I've got it going. This has a seal design more like the 268 or 272 cases. And the PTO side is identical to the old mag-rotted 268 cases we have. Has the breather tube, kind of like a, or most of the 288s I've done have this breather tube for the oil tank. This other 66 case half don't. Who knows, just differences in the years of the builds, I guess. But I've already got the, somebody's blowing my phone up. You probably hear it in the background. Bigger your channel gets, the more friends you get. That's a positive thing in this world we live in today. And I appreciate everyone and anyone that watches this, you know, whether you agree with me or not. But where was I at? I've checked this, all the bolt holes are good. I've even checked the ones for the top cover, even though our top cover we have is missing this up here, but I'm going to see what I can do with some fiberglass, that top cover, and kind of try to redo it. I'm not having any luck coming up with one, but I've got the bearings and seals out of them. The seal comes out of this side with the oil pump. That's kind of where we're at. We're going to, I hope I didn't miss anything or leave nothing out, but that's kind of about what this video is going to be, I guess. That crankshaft ended up being fine. The wrist pin bearing was stuck, and I'm not going to say this was really stuck. It was just a little sticky. It's moving fine. The needles look fine in it. I've put the penetrating lube to it and the air hose. As long as these threads over here would clean back up and they don't look half bad, that's a good usable 66 crankshaft. I probably used one that came out of the other set of cases that's, you know, good to go, but I've used cranks that are way worse than that one over there. You know, you can tell it's not ever been hot or anything. I think it would be a-okay to clean up and use, but that's kind of where we're at here. I'm going to get these cases and the parts cleaner and get them cleaned up, and then guys, that may be it with this. It may just be a little short video, but I'll bring you guys back shortly. Well guys, I've got a handful of random parts in here, mainly what I'm going to need just to assemble these cases. I'll let them sit and soak probably overnight. I don't think they're giving freezing weather, but I don't think I've had this purple power freeze up yet, or I don't know, I've not really been in here on that cold of a day either, but or had it open. This thing's usually just sitting full of junk on top of it, or power saws, but I'm going to get in here maybe tomorrow evening and start trying to straighten some stuff up where we can actually use some of this stuff. Get some more of the saws out of here that those two I need to just take home. They belong to my uncle. He brought them by here back in the summer, and he had to have some heart surgery, and I think he's out and about and doing just fine again, but he probably forgot to even hear, so we may just run those to him. They were just some simple repairs. We do a lot of that here, but try to get some of this stuff out of here. I've got a lot of automotive stuff I need to do. A couple of them I need to get them in this shop to do, but that's where we're at on this. Let this stuff sit and soak probably overnight, and then, you know, usually just take an air hose on the grime, just kind of blows away off of them. But maybe the next video we do on this saw, probably be assembling these crankcase halves, get the bearings in them, and try to get the crank and everything back in them and all in one piece, and, you know, we'll have a good sound solid bottom end. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Everybody be safe, and y'all have a great day.